Yes, you are correct. The National Guard cannot simply choose to not deploy. And a lot of people have been saying that, and it is a gross misunderstanding of the way that the military works. Generally, when you are activated in the military, you have to do whatever you are told to do. And go to a certain place is never illegal. Never. Not even another country. This is why it's complicated. It's not like they just get to be like, no, not gonna go there. They have to, in the moment, when someone is ordering them to do an illegal order, like we saw with those boats in the Caribbean, they have to say no. That's how it works. You can say no to the illegal order. You cannot say no to being moved around. Sending the National Guard to various United States cities is what the National Guard is for. And some of this stuff is only illegal as the courts find it to be illegal. And that's something else that we don't talk about enough, right? There is stuff that is obviously illegal. Every officer learns in their commissioning source that you cannot do what the Secretary of Defense did. You cannot continue to attack someone who has been disarmed and is no longer a threat. And you certainly cannot go and unalive people who are asking for quarter, who are actively trying to surrender, right? Those are obvious war crimes, and everybody knows that, right? So the Secretary of Defense, and likely the Admiral that told them to go ahead, are probably going to be in big, deep stuff, and they should be. The question is going to come down to, are the drone operators themselves also going to be held accountable? But there are other situations, like can the military go patrol DC, that are not clearly illegal because it has never been done before. And so it wasn't illegal until a judge found it to be illegal. Now are they continuing on? Is the president continuing to attempt to deploy and do illegal things, even though the courts have said he is not? Of course he is. The tyrant is being a tyrant. But the orders have to be very obviously illegal in order for them to be refused ahead of time like that. And to, again, harp on the question that was asked, no, they can't just say no. I'm Daniella, scholar of cults, extreme groups, and extremely bad leadership, former captain in the U.S. Army, wrote a book about all that and my 2 deployments to Afghanistan, where I had to tell my boss several times, no, that's illegal, sir. You can get signed copies of Uncultured here or listen to me read it to you anywhere you get your audiobooks. Culting Up America, of course, is available on pre-sale anytime. Comes out January 20th.